So I thought it would be interesting to see how the most popular Samsung tablet compares to one of Walmart's best budget tablets to come out here recently, the On Tablet Pro 12.1 inch, to see which one is better. So let's go ahead and get started. Pricing is somewhat similar between these two, normally under $200 for both, but here recently the Galaxy Tab is the cheaper option at $149 versus $179 for Walmart's tablet. You've also got 6 gigabytes of RAM for the On tablet versus 4 or 8 gigabytes of RAM for the A9 Plus, and then you have 128 gigabytes of storage for the On tablet versus 64, 128, or 256 for the Galaxy Tab. So quite a few variations with the Samsung tablet. You can also expand the storage for both tablets with a micro SD card as well. Both tablets have an LCD display with up to 90 Hz refresh rate, but the On Tablet Pro has a larger 12.1 inch display at 1600 by 2560 resolution versus 11 inches for Samsung at 1200 by 1920 resolution. When you put these next to each other, I think they're actually really close. The Walmart tablet might actually be just a tad brighter with slightly better viewing angles. I also didn't realize the bezels on the Walmart tablet actually look a little smaller than the Galaxy tablet, but both are going to be good for watching YouTube videos, streaming movies, TV shows, that kind of thing. They're also both Widevine L1, which is good for streaming apps like Netflix. I actually like the build quality and color options a little bit better on Walmart's tablet, which is something I never thought I would say. So if you want the tablet with a little better screen, I feel like Walmart wins this one just by a little bit, especially if you're looking for a larger tablet. Now, battery life is one area where Walmart is sort of falling behind. I'm hoping it's just the tablet that I have, but the On tablet only lasted about 4 hours in my battery drain test at 100% screen brightness versus 6 hours for the Tab A9 Plus. Now, obviously it is a more extreme test, so you should be able to get a couple days of mixed usage, especially if you turn the screen brightness down. But if you want the tablet with better battery life, you'll want to go with Samsung. Software-wise, the On tablet is closer to being stock Android, where the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus is very similar to other Samsung tablets. Also keep in mind, because these are budget or entry-level tablets, they're not going to be as fast or smooth when it comes to the software, but you can do most of the same things on both. I feel like you do get some extras with Samsung though, with things like Samsung DeX. You also have the Edge panel over on the side. Then probably the biggest advantage with Samsung is you're going to get longer software support compared to most other Android tablets, where with Walmart's tablet, it's kind of hard to tell how many updates because they don't really advertise it, at least that I know of. So that alone might be a big deciding factor between these two. But then again, I could also see people not really caring about that as much, considering these are cheaper tablets, especially once the price drops. Now, performance-wise, you get the Helio G99 processor in the On tablet versus Snapdragon 695 in the Galaxy Tab, but they're actually pretty close in single and multi-core scores. I think you can play games like PUBG Mobile and Asphalt Legends Unite fairly smooth on both. Just keep in mind, these are not considered gaming tablets and are going to have lower frame rates and graphics, but as long as you know that going in, I think both have pretty comparable performance and gaming performance. So considering the price, again, kind of what you would expect for tablets in this category. One advantage for the Tab A9 Plus is you get a headphone jack where you don't get that with Walmart's tablet. But nice thing is you have 2 speakers on each side for both tablets, and they're both quite a bit louder than you would think. But here's a quick sample just to see if you can tell a difference. Now, cameras on these tablets are some of the weaker points of both, with 8 megapixel on the back and 5 megapixel on the front for both tablets. You'll definitely get better results from a budget cell phone, so I don't think either one would be my first pick for Zoom meetings or other video conference calls. But again, kind of what you would expect for an entry-level tablet. Here's a quick sample of each just to give you an idea of how they compare. So as you can see, there's a few things that might make you lean towards one or the other. For me, I'm glad to see Walmart is improving their tablets, especially with this 12.1 inch version. Now, if they can just provide longer software updates, I think they might be on to something. If you like tablets, phones, and other tech, I've got a lot more stuff that I'm working on, so keep an eye out for those upcoming videos. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.